Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show. And this is September 22, 22. Now, today we're going to do some more energy work on the Great Reset. And, you know, when you do energy work, new things come to you and you always have to adapt. So this is an updated version on totally screwing up and neutralizing the Great Reset and the WEF. When you do energy work, it's really good to do it more than once, because now it's like building blocks. You're building energy upon energy and the energy gets stronger. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to ask that you do some creative visualization and imagine this actually happening. And if you want, we're going to create a bubble of light, and in this bubble we're going to put this energy work, and you can send energy into it as I'm speaking. So let's do it, shall we? And it's called Totally Screwing Up and Neutralizing the Great Global Reset, the Digital Reset with Creative Intent. So we call to all beings of light to unite together as one, combining our creative energies. Let there be light. In the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. We call to Michael the Archangel to take his sword of blue flame and cut to pieces all plans and energies that are feeding the Great Reset, Digital Reset, and the transhuman slavery system, Agenda 21, Agenda 30, along with the slogans Build Back Better and New World Order. In your mind's eye, see those plans falling apart as more people become conscious of the intent, which is to make a slave of the masses on the planet. See the awakened masses refusing to comply, creating a revolution of divine light, quantum leaping us into world enlightenment. The Great Reset is biotechno-feudalism and means the issuance of medical passports, soon to be digitized, as well as the transparency of medical records, inclusive of medical history, genetic makeup, and disease stats. But it could include the implanting of microchips that would read and report on genetic makeup and brain stats, such that even crossing a national border might one day involve a detailed brain scan to assess an individual's security risk. In your mind's eye, see all these programs and computer programs blocked and scrambled. Again, see the masses not complying. See the AIs turning on their masters, then destroying themselves in their programs. Let's send a special energy out toward all AI robots so they rust and malfunction. See the corporations going back to hiring humans to replace the robots, giving them a good living wage. We cut ties to the people who first created the concept of one world government, from King George III to the Committee of the 300 and the Black Nobility, as well as all businesses that have carried these ideas into our future through people of fantastic wealth and influence, like banks, politicians, insurance companies, along with major corporations, the United Nations, and the World Economic Forum. We now call the violet flame to transmute all these ideas and concepts, replacing it with manifesting world enlightenment. We cut ties with the creator of the Great Reset, the Digital Reset, going from Klaus Schwab, Yuval Noah Harari, Kissinger, King Charlie, and all the WEF members of the World Economic Forum, the WHO, the Bilderberg Group, the Council of 300, the Council of Rome, the Olympians, the Black Nobility, the Family, the Rockefellers, Trilateral Commission, Society of Cincinnati, the UN, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Bill Gates, Fauci, Henry Kissinger, International Monetary Fund, the Illuminati, the Royal Institute of International Affairs, the Deutsche Bank, and the Catholic Church. As we cut ties between these groups, violet flame all their energies, as well as removing all overlays of vows and oaths they have taken together. Let there be much infighting with all of them, so all their plans fall apart. We ask these beings to step into the light and work for world enlightenment, and if they choose not to, which is their free will, we ask their higher selves to put them in a position of harmlessness. We ask the Creator to now redirect their funds toward uplifting and helping the masses. We call the violet flame to transmute all energies involved with the Great Reset, digital reset, starting with the Creator, Klaus Schwab, Kissinger, Klaus Schwab's father, Eugene Schwab, and his Nazi-fascist ideas of world control. Starting at Klaus's birth through his childhood, removing energy overlays his parents placed on him, indoctrinating him into Hitler's ideology and dreams of a 1,000-year rule. Let's cut ties to Klaus's first version of the World Economic Forum, called the European Management Fund, and its Nazi ties. We cut ties to Klaus's ideas of killing off the middle class. As these ideas break down, see the middle class making a big comeback all over the world with many new successful entrepreneurs. We cut ties to the energy of global citizenship, another word for world slavery. We cut ties to the ideas of all transhumanism and eugenics program, which includes the expansion of genomics, nanotechnology, and robotics, and their penetration into human bodies affecting the brain. See all their programs falling apart as we place huge magnets on their overdrives, erasing all programs. Imagine in your mind's eye all the computer programs start changing numbers, and the ones and zeros keep flipping again, destroying all their saved data. See all human-machine experiments falling apart. We cut ties to all their books, including A New Deal, A New Frontier, The Great Society, A New World Order, The Great Reset, Global Reset, Impact of Science and Society, Mein Kampf, and 1984. As we violet flame the material, the words are neutralized and people lose interest in them. Let's make them all invisible so they remain hidden with no more forward movement. We cut ties to all of Klaus's Nazi collaborators and everyone who participates at the Davos Summit. As those energies are removed, see it being replaced with benevolent thoughts on how we can help humanity and not enslave it. We anchor the violet flame where the WEF and Nazi headquarters are located. See the flame blaze through all the buildings in Davos, including all hotels, releasing any stuck energy that is for world domination. Again, replacing it with world enlightenment energy. We cancel clear the energy of the Global 2000, which is the blueprint for mass world genocide. Cancel clear, cancel clear, cancel clear. We remove all overlays over all humans regarding COVID, vaccines, and being muzzled. As these overlays are removed, see people reconnecting to the Creator, becoming awakened spiritual beings who see through the illusion. They start building up their immune systems along with rejecting all GMO foods. See people growing their own organic gardens and really paying attention to the labels on their prepared food. See in your minds all Bill Gates having to give up control of the farmland he bought. If he tries to grow GMO crops on that land, see them failing, refusing to grow, being replaced with organic crops. And if he refuses to grow crops at all, then let Mother Nature step forth and plant her seed in those crops. Human food. Now let's send the violet flame through the fourth revolution that will evolve with redundancy of human labor in increasing sectors to be replaced by automation. Also the fifth revolution, stakeholder theory, predatory human capital investment, human capital marketing, digital identity in the United Nations, sustainable capital investment, technocracy, and the New Deal for nature, that is land theft. As the violet flame cleans up their plans, transmuting them to light, see all their plans falling apart along with their computer programs malfunctioning. Now let's put up blocks around all the employees at the technocracy company that are creating programs to push these agendas forward. See them going dyslexic when they enter the buildings, messing up their computer programs, the old and new and future programs. Any program that will be used against humanity, see it falling apart, including all transhuman programs. See all their equipment crashing as we keep changing the program numbers 1 and 0s, along with running big magnets over their hard drives so they lose all their programs. We call to all the elementals, the bees, ants, mice, rats, to make nests in the buildings, then chew up the building and computer wires. We call to the dust mites and mold to infect their computers, rendering them ineffective. Let computer techs have many brain blocks with new programs that can harm humanity. Let's cut all ties to their symbols and sigils that corporations use to stay in power, including the Nazi swastika, the Pentagon, obelisks, and domes. Anytime you see their symbols, your first reaction should be is to cut, reverse, and see them lose power. Seeing that power being returned to the 99%, along with clearing up and healing Earth in all forms. For quick example, Verizon, the word Z as a sideways lightning bolt is their sigil. Imagine the Z either going backwards or a 2 or a vertical lightning bolt, taking the money that's being stolen from the people and returning it so we have free communication. Anything with a pyramid or triangle, let's imagine it upside down so the people at the base are empowered and the few at the top lose their control over the people so the money pours out to Mother Earth and her inhabitants. Anything with a magnet, let's imagine it's reversing. If the magnet faces east, we'll point it west, so that the company is no longer sucking energy from the people, and Mother Earth and its powers are shut down. All right. Imagine all their dark energy of the 1% falling apart, being replaced with world enlightenment energy. See the Great Reset and Digital Reset falling apart now. We remove all energy veils that are around all the people living on the planet that are keeping them from connecting to the Creator to become awakened spiritual beings. As they reconnect to the Creator, see them becoming conscious, awakened spiritual beings, seeing truth and through all the lies and deceptions as transparency is manifested. See the masses filled with all kinds of divine inspiration on how to create and manifest world enlightenment. If it's for the highest good, let's send energy out to the billionaires so they reconnect to the Creator, allowing them to become awakened spiritual beings that want to help humanity. Let them be divinely inspired to start supporting the masses and middle class by sharing their wealth, helping small businesses thrive, feeding and housing those in need, creating job opportunity for humans as they get rid of their AI programs, sharing the wealth by rebuilding roads, schools, hospitals, and supporting places of higher learning so everyone can afford to better themselves. As they give, let them also receive. We called Michael the Archangel to cut all ties and binds, along with removing all negative overlays over all the WEF corporate employees that is controlling them and not letting them see truth. As the tie binds are cut, then removing all corporate overlays. As the corporate overlays are removed, the employees see through all illusions, looking at their CEOs in a new light. See them expressing their concerns about their CEOs being part of the World Economic Forum. Let their voices be heard in the corporations, responding by pulling out of the WEF completely, including no longer funding the WEF. See the Great Reset, the Digital Reset falling apart now, the disbanding of the WEF and all members responsible for starving people, freezing people to death due to lack of energy, farmers losing their lands, lack of clean water, and COVID deaths now be tried at the Nuremberg 2 trials for these and all crimes against humanity. See them being stripped of their wealth and corporations then doing prison time. And that income goes back to healing the people, healing humans, making sure they have food securities back into farms, whatever else is needed on the planet. Let all those light workers working on neutralizing the Great Reset be in a bubble of invisibility, remaining unseen by any of the 1% who have intent on harm, yet be seen by the wealthy benevolent. Right? Think quantum leap, world enlightenment now. So we're going to fill this energy up with a lot of light, a lot of love, and we're going to take a deep breath and release this bubble into the universe so it keeps manifesting. Now, as always, thank you for listening, and if you like it, share it. I'm going to ask that anybody who listens to this or watches the video, the energy work is amplified over 100,000-fold. May, again, think quantum leap, world enlightenment now, and aloha to the next time.